Hi, friends. We're here for our writing lesson today, and I've loved seeing your work that you've been turning in with your writing practice. So, good job turning that in. And we're going to learn a new line today that's going to help us when we start to write the letters W, Z, N, and M. And the N and the M are uppercase letters, they're bigger letters. But all of these letters from the alphabet have a zigzag in them. So today, when you leave, you should be able to make a zigzag and then practice it and turn it into me so I can see. Okay? So, when we make our zigzag, we have to remember where to start. So that's why it's really important that you remember we start on the left and go to the right. The left to the right. Okay? So remember our little song we sing to help us? Let's start with that. Okay? Top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right. That's the way we read and write. Top to bottom, left to right, left to right. Okay, so just remember that song when you're writing and you're reading because we start at the top always and go down. And we also always start on the left and go to the right when we're reading. Otherwise, the words will and letters will be backwards. Okay, so let's work on making our zigzag. Watch Mrs. O first. Okay, when I make a zigzag, I'm going to start on the left and I'm going to do a diagonal line down, a diagonal line up, diagonal line down, diagonal line up. Yeah. Okay. And remember, you guys have gotten good at knowing your lines. Mirrors on. Oh, nice job. Vertical, horizontal, diagonal. Yes, very good. Again, vertical, horizontal, diagonal. And the diagonal line is what we're using in the zigzag. It's kind of like a slide, right? And it starts at the top and goes to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to put where I stop. That fell off the wall, so I'm going to put that back up there. And now I want you to just use your finger in the air and trace the zigzag with Mrs. O as I'm making it, okay? All right, here we go. Get your fingers up, start on the left, diagonal line down, up, diagonal line down, diagonal line up. Very good. You've made a zigzag. Okay, now we're going to try it together. So go ahead and get your marker and eraser, paper and pencil out. Okay, here we go. We're going to start on the left at the top, diagonal line down, diagonal line up, diagonal line down, diagonal line up. Hold it up so I can see. Show your parent. Nice job. Now, one thing about making the zigzag is Mrs. O never lifts her pencil up. So when I put my pencil down or my marker down to make the zigzag, I never pick it up. Okay? Now, here's a little tip if you're having trouble making diagonal lines. What you could do is you can make 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And you could start your zigzag and your diagonal line on the first dot and go down, diagonal line up to the next dot, down, and up to the next dot. Okay, and maybe that will help you practice making your zigzags until you get good at it, and then you don't have to make the lines anymore. So we're going to do some practice. Pause the video, make some diagonal lines, and then um, your next job is to go click next, and you're going to get a practice paper. And on the practice paper are some animals and some homes, but the animals are really far from their homes. And you need to trace the zigzag lines to help the animals get to their homes. So you're going to use the pen on the Chromebook to do that. And then you're going to make sure that you click the arrow at the top and turn it in so that your teacher can check it for you. Nice job on your writing today. I like how you were really taking your time and making those diagonal lines. Don't forget, top to bottom, left to right. Okay, bye-bye.